Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson Football Channel for a little bit of Tuesday morning Chelsea news. It is yet again another incredibly busy week. 3 more points, the new podcast series that might sometimes be me, sometimes with a guest, is hopefully going to be released later today. I wanted to wait and see if any of my Chelsea YouTube creator friends could get back to me and say, yes, we can join you for an impromptu episode. I totally forgot that I even started a new series last week, and I obviously want to do it after every single game and try and get a guest on. So waiting, pending until later on this afternoon. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about Chelsea's involvement as officially the best club in the world. Now, it's not just me saying it with my blue tinted glasses, it's official. There is a new award at the Ballon D'Or 2021 awards ceremony, and the best club got given to Chelsea, which is not really a surprise, but at the same time, we often kind of get overlooked in these kind of awards, and it's a little bit of a surprise that we actually won one, which classifies us as the best club in the world. And if that isn't a good enough reason to hit the like button today on GBFC and subscribe if you haven't already done so, turn on the notifications because December is the busiest month of the footballing calendar. And I've got so many videos coming for you guys this month. I've got a GBFC December Chelsea Advent Calendar Shorts series that's going to be uploaded every single day from December the 1st, tomorrow, to December the 24th. And there's also going to be games every 3 days. We're going to have Chelsea news every day too. You don't want to miss anything, so turn on the notifications. We're going to go also through the other awards at the Ballon D'Or ceremony. I'm going to give my thoughts too on Messi and Lewandowski. We've then got a story discussing Malang Sarr and his potential move, which is looking likely to Inter Milan. And then we are talking Federico Chiesa. Once again, the Juventus player on loan from Fiorentina. Chelsea are looking to buy him next summer and have a massive bid ready. We're going to take a look through the details. We're going to talk about who might miss out if we bring in Chiesa and is it necessary once more. But we begin again by taking a little look at the best club in the world. If I go behind the curtain, you guys can see it. At the moment, I've got this there because I quite like this background, but that is what we won in order for us to be considered the best club in the world. Chelsea's Champions League, our whole season really kicked off from January, really. As soon as Lampard was sacked, and again, I hate talking about it this way, but it's true. Thomas Tuchel came in, Lampard is gone. All of a sudden, Chelsea became this formidable team that nobody wants to play against. Quoted Thomas Tuchel himself, we win the best club in the world. This is a new thing, and I think that as Chelsea fans, we can only look back on 2021 and think that this might be one of the best years we've ever had. We're currently top of the Premier League. We won the Champions League. Yes, we won the Champions League and the FA Cup in 2012, but then as 2012 went on, it kind of all went downhill again. Whereas for Chelsea, yeah, we won a huge trophy, which is a peak in the middle, but it's kept going up ever since. My throat has not recovered since after the United game. I don't think I've ever shouted at my TV as much as I did on Sunday night, all by myself with just the bloody dog in the living room. We move into discussing the next one, which I think is, for me, the biggest talking point from the whole night. Edouard Mendy somehow doesn't win the Yashin trophy. Donnarumma, who, yeah, had a good season, won the Euro 2021 with Italy, had a big say in that in semi-final penalty shootouts, final penalty shootouts too. I just feel as though Mendy's achievement, and also his story too, which I think, again, I'm an emotional football fan in the sense of like I really buy into narratives. I think that Edouard Mendy deserved to win it simply because Chelsea's incredible form was built off of the absolutely astonishing saves and level of clean sheets that Edouard Mendy kept. Not only in that Champions League run, which I think was enough by itself to give Mendy that trophy, but the way that he's carried on that wonderful goalkeeping form since the start of this season. I think Edouard Mendy certainly deserved to win the trophy. And again, maybe it is just my Chelsea bias, but I think a lot of people too in the footballing world think that Mendy as an individual probably deserved it a little bit more than Donnarumma did. Donnarumma's a great goalkeeper, had a very good 2021, but I mean, to concede 4 goals, win the Champions League in your first season as a Chelsea goalkeeper, having not even been a professional until that many years ago, I think it's sensational and deserved the award. We move into Jorginho, who finished 3rd. There was a lot of talk that maybe he would win it because he won the Champions League and the Euros with Italy. Didn't quite win it, and I think realistically, if he would have won it, I would have sat here and said to you that I kind of do question what this award is actually about. In my opinion, the Ballon d'Or should be the footballer on an individual basis who has been the best. Yes, that can include winning trophies for your team, which Jorginho has done. What only Emerson Palmieri can also say that he's done this year, which is to win 2 of the biggest honours in football, let alone what's available throughout the whole year. And I think Jorginho finishing 3rd is a huge credit to him. I think there were Chelsea players, at least from the Chelsea side, who were actually better and more influential than Jorginho in that run. But when you combine the two together, he certainly deserved to be right up there. N'Golo Kante was in 5th. That isn't a surprise to anybody as well. Another brilliant year for him. Lukaku in 12th. Mason Mount made it to 19th, which I thought he was actually going to be between 20th and 30th. I'm delighted that he managed to finish 19th. That's a very good show from him. And Azpi also finishes in 29th place, level with Luka Modric in the Ballon d'Or shortlist. Chelsea, what an incredible year it's been. We've got 1 more month to go, and I think this month, and I'll talk about this in a later video, but this month could well decide whether or not we are going to see more trophies come at the end of this season for Chelsea. I think realistically, Jorginho was never going to win it. We can be very happy that he managed to get 3rd. Chelsea have 2 of the top 5 in the world. We cannot complain too much whatsoever. But one thing I will complain about, though, is Lionel Messi versus Robert Lewandowski. Lionel Messi wins the Ballon d'Or 2021. Do I think he should have done? Absolutely not. Am I surprised that he did? No, because he won the Copa America with Argentina, which is that one elusive trophy he's always kind of needed to really cement himself as this GOAT in the Ronaldo-Messi debate, and how that one kind of swayed towards Ronaldo when he won the Euros for Portugal. But people like to say if Messi won that international trophy, then he becomes the undisputed GOAT, which again is a whole argument for an entire different video that's been done 1 billion times on the internet. But Lewandowski, I think, deserved to win it. I think the overall way that he's become this incredible goal scorer that is just almost unfathomable. 41 goals in 29 Bundesliga games in a title-winning season. He deserved it last year, in my opinion. And again, I think this year he just got even better again and deserved to win it. And I think that Robert Lewandowski, if it wasn't for Lionel Messi being Lionel Messi, and yes, he won the Copa America with Argentina, but I just cannot shake it off. I think Lewandowski should have won it. And I do think that Messi wasn't the best player overall in 2021 in the world. That was Robert Lewandowski, or maybe even any Chelsea player. But anyway, we move into the next piece of news of the day, and it is regarding Chelsea boy Malang Sarr. Signed on a free signing and went out on loan last season to Porto. Played a couple of times this season, including a clean sheet game that we had away at Brentford in the Premier League, and a good victory there. Malang Sarr looks as though he is going on loan to Inter Milan, with a €15 million option to buy at the end of it. The loan would commence in January. Inter Milan are very interested in the player. He wasn't in the matchday squad for the game against Manchester United at the weekend. And we've always kind of seen this one coming, to be honest. I've not seen enough from Malang Sarr in the moments he has had to say, well, he's on a par with Trevor Chalobah, who has now been a breakthrough centre-back at Chelsea this season. We signed him on a free transfer, and we knew that there was an opportunity here to make some money. It was a very smart piece of business from Chelsea, and when we look forward to potential January signings or potential signings for next summer, Chelsea already managing to get this kind of business done and not having to spend all of next summer trying to offload players. €15 million, which would be the option for Inter Milan, is a wonderful little sum of cash. And if Chelsea can get this one done, then again, it can only be seen as brilliant business from Chelsea, Marina Granovskaya, and everybody involved. I think Malang Sarr knows he's probably not going to have a first-team long-term career at Chelsea, and this would be a very, very good move for every single party involved. If it goes through, I'll update you guys here on GBFC. We move to the final story of the day, and we're going to talk again about Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa, Fiorentina player, on loan at Juventus, but there's a lot of rumours that he's going to be leaving next summer. He's had a very, very good year himself, Chiesa, in 2021. And obviously he had that game in Turin where Juventus beat us 1-0. Chiesa won the match for us, and then he played against Chelsea at the Bridge and was almost null and void. Well, Juventus were pretty much null and void the entire game for the whole team. So Chiesa, the reported fee is 84 million. Chelsea face some serious competition from Bayern Munich, who also see him as an option if Leroy Sané decides to move on. They're not entirely happy with him. Kingsley Coman, he's been linked away from Bayern Munich too, would be a great player for Bayern Munich to sign. And I think the thing about Chiesa that I really like is that he seems to be this kind of clutch player. When there's a big moment in a game, he's somebody who can finish. He's someone who can get into the right position and actually be the energy of a team. And I think we've seen that recently from Callum Hudson-Odoi. But the one question that I would love to know your answer to in the comments down below is when we look at both Callum Hudson-Odoi and Chiesa, Callum Hudson-Odoi is desperately needing to improve his finishing in order for me to be that 100% confident that he is a title-winning left winger for Chelsea on a consistent basis. At the moment, my issue with him is finishing and final product in that moment when you really, really need him to make the right decision or just have a decent shot on goal. Too many times the shooting is tame. The burst of energy, the pace to get past players is amazing from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Positional awareness good too. Creates a lot of big chances, but he gets into positions so much more often than we actually see the best of the end product. And I just wonder if Federico Chiesa is just that level above Hudson-Odoi at the moment in scoring goals, big goals, important moments, and getting into those finishing positions. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down below. Again, it just because I've said that at the moment I think Chiesa is more that clutch player than Callum is, doesn't mean to say that I don't rate Callum Hudson-Odoi. Too often at the moment in the footballing world, people just jump to these negative conclusions for absolutely no reason. Just want to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Let me know what you think of Chelsea being the best club in the world officially as a result of the Ballon d'Or 2021 awards. Let me know what you think about all of the individual player positions too. And yeah, so many videos coming out in the next few days, even maybe a few hours from now as well. So stay tuned. Come on, you Blues.